Hey everybody, I am in downtown Battle Creek and bringing to you something cool. Most people in town drive past this nearly every day, don't think anything much about it. So I thought I would share a little bit today, and the more I read about it, the more fascinating I think it is too. So I'm going to share with you, down at Monument Park is the J.H. Brown Stone History Tower. There are other monuments here in this park, and I think each one has its own beautiful story, so each one will have its own dedicated video. But today is going to be the Stone History Tower, so let's go check it out. Most of the locals, like I said, they drive past this nearly every single day and don't think anything of it other than pretty neat looking structure. And you can read all about J.H. Brown on heritagebattlecreek.org. Really cool local history website. So I'm just going to kind of give some of the highlights. He was a local historian, editor, and experimental farmer. Haven't really delved too deep into what exactly that means, but pretty cool. But his big passion was automobile travel. J.H. Brown was a pioneer in the American road trip. He organized quite a few beginning in the 20s. What they were more caravans because maps were not reliable and roads were really confusing back then. So he would organize these trips to maximum efficiency. There was times that there would be 200 vehicles in these caravans, and they would all follow each other out to the East Coast, usually like Washington, D.C. and Niagara Falls, among other awesome stops, and even Plymouth Rock, I believe, a few times. And he liked to collect rocks on his travels too. Now, every single stone in this monument has a story, but unfortunately his master diagram was lost years ago, so we don't know the stories anymore behind these stones, which is very sad. And I'm going to get up close to it pretty soon to show you some of the different stones. But there was one from Abraham Lincoln's birthplace, which traveled on a road trip with him. There was one from Plymouth Rock too, and he was really passionate with local history as well. So a lot of these stones have local history significance, and I pray that one day maybe that diagram will be found and we can learn more about it. But hey, for now, let's look at it, get a closer look, and see some of the cool stuff on here. Now, this tower has been here since 1938, so 80 years that this interesting treasure has been here. But if we look, we've got an anvil, and if these stones could tell stories, if these stones could talk, what stories could they tell? A millstone, looks like. There's a gear. And another stone, what does this say? Detroit, Michigan, February 3rd, 1911. Green. Now, Griffin Wheel, Detroit, Michigan, February 3rd, 1911. That's pretty awesome. I'll have to look into that some more too. This almost looks like a kiln. Duplex Express, and that looks like it could have been from a printing press of some kind. Boy, man, I wish these stones could talk. This looks like another millstone. What's this? This is from the fire department. Grace Bedell, I'm not sure what that is. McCoy. This one right here is Memoriam USS Maine. Boy, I have to come out someday that's not quite as windy and try to get some more on that. But that's a memorial plaque. USS Maine. I can't read it all. February 15th, 1898, I think. And then the last side. Oh, I'm drawing a blank. I know there was something on the website about that. And that looks like a post box or a cash register. Wow. So many stories. So that was the J.H. Brown Stone History Tower. That is right off the end of the penetrator, right as you come into downtown, right over in Monument Park, with the Sojourner Truth and the C.W. Post statue. Both of those are being visited at the moment, and I got some other things that I got to get done today, so I'm not really going to stick around and wait to get into them. Maybe sometime this summer I will come back out and do some more in the area, but you know, I really felt akin learning more about J.H. Brown. I kind of really felt like a kindred spirit and wanted to get out, visit it, get a closer look, and share it. Now, if any of you know anything more about any of the stories with these stones, please feel free to comment below. I am really fascinated with this, and I would love to hear more about it. And thank you guys for coming along with me. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoy the things that I like to travel around and see, I encourage you to hit subscribe. And if you also, if you liked it, I ask you to share with your friends, like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you guys next time. And as always, until next time, the story is to be continued.